Hey everyone, I'm back and there's something I want to talk about that's upcoming soon. There is a new Predator movie coming out this year, and I feel like not that many people are talking about it, so maybe just not a lot of people care, or it's just not getting a lot of publicity because there's no trailer yet. And I've been hearing that there is going to be a trailer coming out really, really soon. I think the release date for the movie has moved now to September of this year, of 2018. So, yeah, there hasn't been that much talk about it. So I wanted to just make a video talking about Predator and like what I liked and showing you some of the stuff I have. So I grew up. The first real comics I can remember reading were Aliens magazine. And I was in like third grade when I got them, and it was a mix between like half Aliens and half Predator comics. So obviously, I'll show you some of the stuff I have here, but obviously I own all the Predator movies, right? Maybe we can talk about the Alien versus Predator movies at a later time, but obviously I own all the movies, but I've also been reading Predator comics since I was super, super small. So like, originally Predator was Dark Horse Comics. Sorry for the shaking. And it's still Dark Horse Comics. So like here's some current, well not current, a couple of years ago, Predator ongoing comics. And then the 90s and I want to say it's still 80s too, but the 90s and 80s ones, like I said, are collected in some of these Dark Horse omnibuses. So I have a ton of these. I think I have 4 volumes of them. And you know, they're really great. I read those growing up. Obviously, I collected Aliens and Predator action figures. I still even have some. I was looking through the stuff, and I still have some like in the box. Like this is a McFarlane like Movie Maniacs one. So I still have some of these. I had all the Kenner's Aliens figures. I even have Predator video games. Like here's Concrete Jungle, which was a great game actually. I thought it was great. Maybe other people didn't like it so much, but for PS2, I had that. And I was like, I'm outing myself as a huge Predator nerd now because I even read like Predator novels. I have more than this even, but there's Alien and Predator novels that I read. Yeah, so maybe I'll talk about Aliens too at a later date, but I really love the Predator franchise, so I'm excited that they're making a new movie this year, and it's written and directed by Shane Black, who's in the original Predator movie, the Arnold one. But I enjoyed all the Predator movies, even though there's things in some that aren't great and stuff, but I really like the Predator concept. So, as with the Spider-Man 2099 statue, I actually own some Predator busts too. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you those, because those are, obviously I have all this stuff that I've been collecting for Predator, but those are the more expensive pieces. And I think they're the more interesting. So let me show you what those look like. So both the Predator busts that I'll show they're from Sideshow now, but I think one of them originally was designed by a different company. So the first one I want to show is it's called Predator on Horse statue, and it's kind of a cool concept. It's not like just a normal straightforward Predator bust, but it's actually, it's like a Predator, and it has he has a sword, and it's like a weird alien-looking horse. So it looks really awesome. It's from Sideshow. Like I said, I've had it for a couple of years, and I know I've seen it before Sideshow released it. Future models had it, and they do other stuff. Like they've done other Alien and Predator stuff, and I think Guyverse stuff and things like that. But yeah, I wanted it for a long time, and it was always like sold out and way too expensive. And then Sideshow re-released it, and I'm like, oh, I have to get it. So yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like. I'll go ahead and put it together real quick.
I should have seen that more. I should have been around, and all those conversations that we had. Before I found out, I remember missing all your calls and how they went round and around. At the time you told me you loved me and you couldn't feel more proud.
Okay, so I realized with the Spider-Man 2099 statue, I didn't really show you guys a close-up of it, so it's hard to see the detail. And these Sideshow pieces are really detailed, so I want to show you what they look like. So I'll zoom in and try to get around this one. So again, this is the Predator on the horse one. if you get in, if it focuses there, you can see how detailed it is. You can see it comes with a spear. There's like a severed predator head and spine on the top of his spear. You can even see like the tattooing like on his head. Alien looking horse that he's on. You see there's just like a ton of detail in it. Even like within the water. Water and like, I don't know if that's a tail or a spine or something, but he has like a samurai sword that comes on the other side. Or a katana. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really detailed. It's cool. I've had it, like I said, for a couple years. I just really like the artist. He's done a couple Alien things too, and they all look really good, and they look really like stylized. So, yeah, I really like it. The second piece I want to show you is also from Sideshow. But I realize it doesn't come in like an outside box with any graphics on it or anything. It's just like two giant white boxes. So. It is, I think it is though, well it's definitely a Wolf Predator bust. So Wolf Predator is from Alien vs. Predator Requiem, which is not a great movie, but the Wolf Predator is probably the best thing to come out of that movie. It's supposed to be like this ancient, I mean I don't know about ancient, but it's supposed to be like a more, like an older predator, and like he's like battle damaged and stuff, and he goes down to clean up like other predators' messes. So it's a cool character. Just the movie around it wasn't great. But the Wolf Predator bust, I think it's a legendary bust, is what it's called, and it's from Sideshow, like I said. So I'll put it together real quick, and this one's really big, so I'll show you what it looks like.
And those pictures in Mom's house that I touch when I'm around, and I bring you wood. I kept it by my side. I promised that I'll keep it forever and I'll treasure it. 'Cause it's all I have. I remember missing all your calls and how they went round and round. And the time that you told me you loved me and you couldn't feel more proud. That tattoo of your name, the number of your age. I don't know what to say, I still think about you. And those pictures in Mom's house that I touch when I'm around.
I don't know why I had so much trouble getting like the head fitted on, but it was a little difficult. I think as the dreadlocks like go all over the place. But yeah, so this is a Wolf Predator legendary bust. It's really, really detailed. You can look at it up close. You can see like all the crevices in the face. Like I said, the Wolf Predator is supposed to be like an older predator that cleans up the messes for like the younger hunters. So on this side of it, you can see he's like supposed to be blind in one eye, and then he's supposed to have a burnt acid face on one side from fighting aliens, obviously. So you can see like all the detail in the where the acid burn is supposed to be. So you can see the veins in the mouth. Again, the acid burn is like really crazy looking, but yeah, it's a really, really big piece. Goes down, it ends like at his shoulders kind of, but even the dreadlocks look really, really great. The detailing on it is great. It's kind of like a rubbery feeling, which is different, I think, than the other Sideshow busts I have. The other ones I have are they're more like resin, so they're like hard, kind of, you know, like I guess clay or something. But this one's like rubbery. It's like soft, so you can even see on the dreadlocks like they move a little bit, and his face even feels like a little, not like soft, but like kind of rubbery. So yeah, the detail on this is really awesome. I was blown away by it when I first got it. But yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, so that's about it. So like I said, I wanted to make a video because I felt like there wasn't a lot of people talking about the new Predator movie. I think a trailer's coming out for it really soon. Like, I mean, I don't know how soon, but I was reading they're going to release one soon. So I just wanted to show some of the Predator stuff I had and just talk about how much I like it. I am excited for the new movie. You know, who knows how it's going to turn out, but either way, I'll enjoy watching it. So yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about it more as it comes out. I'll maybe talk about alien stuff a little bit more later on. But yeah, I hope you like seeing this collection, and I actually have a couple more busts that I'll probably show you guys later, just because, you know, these are like the more expensive pieces and stuff that people don't see as often. So yeah, I'll probably make some more videos in the future about that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.